Hey everyone, welcome to week 2 of Speke Hall Sew Along. So to get the videos or to subscribe to the videos, make sure you subscribe below and press the little bell, and then you'll get the notifications every time I do a video. So week 2, it's actually a rectangular shaped block which we've got up here on the wall. So working with your pattern, just working through, we're going to come up with the next block, which is block 2. So with this one, what I've got here on the design board, these, this is a homemade design board, but they were the ones I made before Holt came out with hers, or it was her idea and I made some up. But they're awesome when you're doing block work like this to use a design board. So this is, I've put some of it together. Again, when I talked about it in the first week, I talked about the half square triangle, so I'd go through and make all my half square triangles first. Now there's quite a few of them in this particular block, so get them all done, and then once you've done those, we can sew them together with sew all our pieces together. So first of all, I would sew your 2 half square triangles together this way, and then you can sew your half square triangles to your square, and then your rectangle can go on to that. Now with these, I still glue my seams. Even if they're small, I still put a little bit of glue on them so I don't get the movement when I'm sewing on the machine, because it's really always been an issue for me, and I've really struggled with that. And I don't know, it's just one of those things. We all have something that we struggle with. And then the bottom part of that section is the little square, your half square triangle, and your 4-inch square. So you would sew those pieces up, and then on the other side you would sew your rectangle to your half square triangles, your little 2-inch square here, or your 2.5-inch square here, your half square triangles together. Again, you would piece these 2 together, then put this one on, and then your half square triangles at the bottom. Once you've done all that, we will then piece, this is how it will look, you'll piece them like this. So this is one side. Actually, it's upside down. Let's turn it this way for you guys. So we piece this side, and then we would piece this side. So we're basically just working in rows. And whether you work in rows going up and down or rows across, it's okay, but you need to work in rows so you're sewing straight lines and you're not having to do Y seams. So I'm going to take those off there, and then you will sew these 2 together. So you have these 2 rows, and then you'll put those together and you'll sew your seam from one end to the other, which will create block number 2. Now remember, you're making 4 of these. So every week you will make 4 of each block, except for week 8 when we will make 8, which is easy to remember. Week 8 we make 8. So I hope that's helpful for you. If you don't remember about the half square triangles, go back to video 1 and have a look at my tutorial on that to see how I do those and how I get them nice and square before we sew them all together, because you want everything nice and square. The squarer, the better your preparation, the better the end product's going to be. You know, I remember when I very first started doing patchwork, and people would say, iron everything, iron everything. And I'm thinking, I don't need to iron anything. Well, yeah, you do. You do. It makes such a difference when you're ironing and making sure everything's square before you actually piece it together. Your end product is 10 times better. So good preparation, good end result. So I hope that's been helpful for you. I look forward to seeing you next week when we're going to do block 3. So take care. See you then.